Hi, Doug Mealy here from Safer Handling and welcome to another episode of Breakaway. This week's episode, I'm stepping very carefully as it's a little bit icy, comes from Oklahoma, to be specific Bartlesville, where we've been working with Grand Lake Mental Health and the Sheriff's Department. We're lucky enough to stay at the Osage Casino. The tribe have put me up, which has been a great experience. So let's get into the episode. Hi, Doug Mealy here from Safer Handling. This week I'd like to address planned single person interventions, not picking on any training style in particular, but just looking at the logistics of a single person intervention as part of a syllabus. So I've seen these so-called accredited systems past these, and I've seen people teaching them in schools, care homes, hospitals, etc. But where the smaller children are concerned, I'm seeing people relying on these. Now, if it's a case of guiding someone, escorting someone or leading them, and there's a level of cooperation, because let's face it, in order to move someone, you're going to have that level of cooperation. If somebody is too turbulent, arms spinning round, legs, tables going everywhere, you're going to struggle to take hold of them in the first place, let alone move them. Or if someone becomes a dead weight and just drops to the floor, best thing to manage that is just to move away and deal with this situation. For moving people, that's why we came up with the SEALS lifting device and strategies where you can use a number of belts to lift the person and move them. So you're putting handles on the body in effect. But if it's a single person intervention that's reactive, I'm completely supportive of that. Learning a technique for that wouldn't be consistent with things like Guthrie's or Hicks law. We have to make sure that any skill we're doing includes the minimum movement time, minimum energy expenditure, and it works with maximum certainty. And it also has to be consistent with gross motor skills. We've not got the time to think about moving an arm or taking hold. It would be reactive, a flinch response perhaps, and then taking hold of somebody. So principles over skills such as necessity and proportionality would be the set rule I'd look for from that. But you're set learning to restrain someone on your own, apart from the safeguarding issue of front of your body on the back of their body or vice versa, you've also got what we call the REBA score. So REBA is a rapid entire body assessment, which we can look at a manual handling activity, which a lot of physios look at when they look at a manual, and they'll look at the way somebody's standing. If the head, arms, legs all move past a certain degree, we can give it a negative or a positive score to work out the implications on the musculoskeletal system. So you look at a standard technique, it looks okay, especially if the person's standing still. But if we think we're going to get hit in the groin, we're going to twist our body to the side. If we think we're going to get spat at, we'll close an eye. We might even flinch and bring our elbows in. It's especially prevalent when we're looking at somebody that's being moved in a wheelchair, restrained in a bed, moved for personal care or for clinical interventions. So that's it for today on Day One. I hope it's been helpful. As always, if you've got any feedback for me, questions, comments, observations, I'm always welcome to hear them. And if you've got anything else that you'd like me to investigate with my special glasses, then please drop me a line either on LinkedIn or by the usual website address.